So how do you entice the right staff to come work for you? Startup companies are sort of notorious for not necessarily having the biggest budget, and that's okay. So I'll tell you about sort of the traditional ways that startup companies have sort of brought on staff and kept them as well. What you don't have is a lot of money, but what you do have is a fun work environment. You can provide things that don't necessarily cost you a lot of money, but provide a lot of intrinsic value for your employees. So things like you provide free lunch once a week, or there's free lunch every day. Maybe it's something where it's your company spending, $20 a day, $50 a day, depending on how big your staff is, maybe a couple hundred. You might want to stop the free lunches then. But spending a little bit of money keeps people on board, and you're spending a lot less per employee than you would if you had to pay them more money. Another big way, though, is so besides the free giveaway lunches, culture things like take a break whenever you want it. So give them some flexibility. Work a flexible work schedule. Work from home one day a week or all week, whatever the case might be, or work on the weekends if you prefer. So give people as much flexibility as you can and make sense in your company. It has to work for you as well. Another way, though, companies do this is they offer values through things like stock options and warrants. So you give the employees ownership in the company, and they earn that over time. So while they might be given stock options, they don't actually earn them and can execute them for a couple of years. So that sort of helps keep them on board as well if they're really invested in the company. And if they leave, they lose that value. So you haven't lost anything through doing that. And in doing so, you can probably pay people not less than they deserve, but you can sort of keep your salaries under management a little bit better until you get to a point where you can afford to pay people a lot more. And a lot of times people that are attracted to the startup environment, they're used to these types of things. They're used to getting stock options or just stock. They're used to getting the free lunches and the flexible work style, or wear whatever you want. There's no dress code. So those types of things definitely attract staff at a lower price and help you manage your staffing budget.